Okay, so let's move on. So malware means, as I said, harmful, damaging software. It can be damage to software. It can cause damage to our computers, information and data, and even it can damage our computer network and hardware. So basically, it is a man-made software, but functioning against the user requirements. So let's say I want to save something, malware is deleting it. I want to speed up my computer, malware is slowing down my computer. And there is a new kind of malware coming nowadays that is using your processing power. Secretly, it's using your processing power. That's a new kind of malware that is called coin miners. Coin mining malware. Coin mining malware. Coin mining malware කියන්නේ ඒ malware ආවම අපේ process එක ගොඩක් වැඩ කරනවා. හැම වෙලේම වැඩ කරනවා. Actually, process is trying to solve an algorithm in a network. Network එකේ තියෙන question එකක් solve කරන්න තමයි process අපේ process එකක් වැඩ කරන්නේ කියන්නේ. කොහේ හරි network එකේ මේ internet එකේ තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක් විසඳන්න. අනුන්ගේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් විසඳන්න. තමයි අපේ process එක වැඩ කරන්නේ. Actually, මේ අනුන්ගේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් කියලා මම කිව්වේ what I said by meaning that someone else's problem, actually coin mining. Coin mining means, so you know, bitcoins are used in today's market. Bitcoin is anonymous currency. Bitcoin is a currency in internet market. Anonymous currency. It's a really valuable currency. See here, Bitcoin to LKR, Bitcoin to Sri Lankan rupees, LKR. So basically, one Bitcoin will cost you around 12 million. One Bitcoin will cost you around 12 million. Okay, this was 8 million, right? When we were checking like 1 month ago, it was 8 million. Now it has raised to 12 million. 12 million? Yes, 12 million. It's a really, like you can see, it's a really worth and expensive coin. And so there are computers specially used for earning bitcoins. That is called Bitcoin mining. Computers පාවිච්චි කරනවා මේ Bitcoin earn කරන්න. That is called Bitcoin mining. Right? Earning bitcoins. එතකොට මේ computers වලට පුළුවන් අලුත් Bitcoin generate කරන්න. These are the Bitcoin mining. So this is actually Bitcoin mining farm. මේ Bitcoin mining වලටම computers high කළා මේ fans එක ගොඩාක් දාලා තියෙනවා. මේ මේ Bitcoin mining වලට තමයි මේව හදලා තියෙන්නේ. These are special labs. तर computers දහස් ගාණක් එකතු වෙලා මේ Bitcoin mine කරනවා. මේ Bitcoin mine කරන computers වල power consumption එක. The power consumption used by these Bitcoin miners, so is estimated it is the electricity bill will be more than one country's entire bill. Some countries entire bill. සමහර රටේ මුළු බිලට වැඩිලු මේ Bitcoin mining වල electricity consumption එක. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ ඔක්කොම එකතු වෙලා කරලත් මදි. So some viruses are there. So these viruses are Bitcoin mining viruses. It will come to our computer, right? It will come to our computer and you can see our processor is here. Our processor is always occupied. Our processor is going high and high. Somewhere here. Always occupied. Right? It is a sign. It is a sign that we got a Bitcoin mining virus. Okay, these are new things, right? The මේවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට 7 වසරේට නෑ පුතේ. This is not there in grade 7. So I am teaching because in IT, don't learn outdated syllabus. IT is always changing. So your syllabus is printed few years ago. It doesn't has that. So one said that about malware. One guy was yes, who said that there's a virus called like ransomware. One boy said that. That is good. He's updated. Actually, that is not there in your book. In your book, what are the viruses? Computer viruses, worms, trojanware, spyware. This is like 10 years back viruses. 10 years, no, 15 years back viruses. අවුරුදු 15කට විතර කලින් තිබ්බ වෛරස් තමයි මේකේ තියෙන්නේ. This is outdated. But new viruses are these Bitcoin mining viruses, ransomware. So these are new viruses. These are not there in the book, but that's why I'm teaching, because you should know that you are going to lead the future. And without knowing the real technology, how you are going to face the future? Okay, when you get a Bitcoin mining virus, what will happen? Your processor will go up because it's secretly using your processing power. ඔයා මොකුත් කරන්නේත් නැහැ. හැබැයි ඔයාගේ processor එක උඩ 98% here, 98%. So XM ring CPU miner. So if a virus come like this, you are lucky, because virus is telling, hey, I am virus. I came to your computer. So then you are lucky, because you can find the virus. Because virus is shouting and telling, hey, I am virus. I came to your computer. But viruses are not like that, right? Viruses ඇවිල්ලා කෑ ගහලා කියන්නේ මේ මං ආවා මාව අල්ලගන්න කියලා. So this is like a very good example for that. This virus is telling, okay, if this is a virus, it's telling that, hey, I came, if possible catch me. This is like an Indian virus, you know, Indian movies. So guys, actually people, you know, that enemies come with the weapon and throw away the weapon, and then our shirt එක පොඩ්ඩක් නමලා අතේ තියෙන weapon එක විසිකලා ගහගමු කියලා එනවා. ඒ වගේ virus එකක් මේක. So it's so because if you have the weapon, why should you manually fight? Ne? So that is useless, right? Similar to that, this virus is showing that it's as a virus, but it is not. Viruses are not showing normally viruses පෙන්වන්නේ යාලගේ existence එක. It's hiding. එතන මේ වගේ virus එකක් ඔයාට පාඩු වෙන්නේ වගේ process එක හැම වෙලේම use වෙනවා. But this coin miner is try to earn some money by placing a Bitcoin miner in your computer. ඔයාගේ computer එකේ මේක දාලා ඔයාගේ computers 1000ක විතර යා දානවා. ඒ 1000ක විතර දාලා යාට සල්ලි නැහැනේ මේ වගේ එකක් හදාගන්න. Bitcoin mining farm එකක් හදාගන්න ගොඩක් වෙලාවට යාට සල්ලි නැහැ, නැත්නම් යා වියදම් කරන්න කැමති නැහැ. මේ වගේ එකක් හදාගන්න බැරි හින්දා network එකේ ඔයාගේ computer එක හරහා ඒගොල්ලෝ try කරනවා මේ වගේ virtual network එකක් හදාගන්න. So that is what Bitcoin mining virus. That is also now in the playground, right? So you have to be aware of those as well. But these viruses are traditional. Computer virus is a traditional virus. So basically damaging your computer. Computer worm. So what is worm and virus? What's the difference?
Worms can spread through computer networks without the help of the user. Actually, the help of
worm is basically a self-replicating virus. Worm is a self-replicating virus without the user's involvement. A worm can copy into the computer networks. It can spread through the computer network. Computer network වල පැතිරීගෙන යන්න පුළුවන් worms වලට. කාගේවත් involvement එකක් නැතුව. That is a computer worm. Actually, when I was there in my university, I had a bad experience and good experience both. Actually, Mauli, you can ask from your mother maybe. So because she was there as a lecturer when I was there in the university. Actually, I had a hobby of creating viruses. That is a bad hobby, I know. Right? Actually, I was collecting viruses and we were trying to simulate that virus. That was our hobby. කොහේ virus එකක් තිබ්බම ඕක හොයාගෙන ඇවිල්ලා ඔය වගේ එකක් හදන්න බලනවා. Just for the experience, not to actually, the intention was not to damage anyone, just for the experience. But one time we got a worm, and that worm actually we wanted to test that, and we have created a similar worm using programming language. We want to create a replicating virus. Worm කියලා කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම worms ලා වගේ. These worms, when worms are infected to the computer, it is self-replicating. අර පණුවෙක් ආවම එයාගේ generation එක හදන is reproducing its generation, or worms are reproducing its generation. Similar to that, these computer worms are also reproducing. So we wanted to create that, and then actually we have created, and we wanted to test that, unfortunately, and actually the testing was successful. So one of our friends had got infected, and but the thing is that what he has done, he went to the university canteen and plugged this in the canteen. We didn't expect that. So what has happened ultimately, it was spread everywhere to the university canteen and university administration, and ultimately to the lab and to the city. And then only we realized that is kind of big issue, and we had to accept that. We went to that time one of our lecturers, he was leading the lab. We went to him and tell that this has happened by mistake only. Actually, there was a punishment also. As a punishment, our vice chancellor gave us a punishment to teach us. Actually, he asked us to teach a school only good things, not the bad things, and that's actually a good punishment. And we realized, we understood that. So our knowledge should not be used to damage someone else. Actually, that is my turning point. That's where I thought that I should correct my path and do something meaningful and good to the society. So otherwise, I would be a very bad guy doing harmful things and maybe wanted to be a black hat hacker one day. But I have changed my mind, and also I did certified ethical hacking after that. Even after coming from the university, I did EC Council CEH and become a ethical hacker. And now don't ask me how to hack, because I'm not going to teach you that. So if I use this hacking term again, YouTube will ban me permanently. And I don't want that to happen. And also, hacking should be ethical. So should be done purposely to help others. Now I'm doing that actually to help others. When somebody is telling that his account, YouTube account or Facebook account is hacked or something happened to them, then I'm assisting them to recover that. Not do anything else. I'm not compromising, and I'm not trying to hack them. Instead of that, I'm going to assist them. That is my current situation. So don't ask me how to. So I'm not going to do that, right? Okay. So that's a story about worms. I just want to share because that is a good experience to me, and will be a good story for you as well. Computer worm is basically a virus which can spread by itself by replicating. It can reproduce. So that is the nature. Computer virus, typically it cannot reproduce. Computer virus is basically infecting to some other good file, and through that file it is going. On the file infect. But the worms are replicating by itself and spreading in bulk. So that is too dangerous, because it is eating your space, eating the network also. Unnecessary load to the network. Trojan horse. Trojan story, I think you know the Trojan horse story. Yes, there's a war called Trojan War, where the enemies were hidden inside the Trojan horse, and this horse was gifted by the enemy soldiers. Actually, they were like showing a different identity. They were showing a different identity and gifted this to the.
It happens in Troy, in Greece.
Yes, Troy. Yes, there's a film, right? And also, so they have gifted this to the winning party, and winning party was celebrating the war, celebrating their victory. And after that, in the night they were sleeping, and all the enemies inside this horse came out and destroyed their city and captured the king. Right, that is Trojan horse story. So what is the virus then? The virus is actually a harmful file hidden inside a useful program. Useful program, maybe you are using MS Word, and inside that there's a damaging file, a Trojan horse, hidden file. Spyware is it's also a malware. Spyware, the purpose is spying, getting your information, maybe getting your passwords, getting your credit card details. Those are the things done by spyware, spying. But these are the things in your book, but other than that, we learn some new concepts also. So what are the new? Sorry?
Sir, how to know a virus came to our laptop?
So this is given in your book. Functions against requirement of the computer user. If your computer is function against you, if it is function against your requirement, that means you want to do something your computer is not supporting like earlier days. Not from the first day, right? maybe in the first day you don't have virus, no, I assume that. But maybe let's say last year my computer was supporting me doing these works, but now it's not supporting me. Now my computer is very slow. Now my computer is always busy. Now my computer is having more processors. It's overloaded. Now it's always telling RAM is not enough. It's automatically shutting down. It's restarting.
In my computer, it is now slow.
Yes, that is a sign of virus.
Fast.
It is a sign of virus. You have to scan your computer. Go to a doctor and show it. Don't actually go to a doctor, right? Otherwise, like your parents will definitely blame. So actually, you have to go to a doctor who can treat, who can heal the computers. That is antivirus or anti-malware. You have to consult.
How to scan computers?
Sorry.
How to scan the computer?
You have to download antivirus software, but after infection, no, it's really difficult because after infection, it won't allow you install some antiviruses. In fact, උනාට පස්සේ virus antivirus දාගන්න දෙන්නේ නැහැ සමහරු. But don't think that like this COVID-19 and all, after 2 weeks it won't heal, right? COVID-19 අපිට එන virus වගේ සති දෙකකට පස්සේ සනීප වෙන්නේ එහෙම නැහැ. If virus came to your computer, it will be there forever. So, but you can scan. So one thing is, yes,
Excuse me, sir.
yes,
What is the name you said that app?
to scan.
Yes, sir.
To scan, you can use antivirus software. Antivirus software, there are different antivirus software. So you can see the list of antivirus in this virustotal.com.
සේව ස්කෑන් කරත් ක්ලීන් කරද්දි ඇක්ටිවේට් කරන්න යනවා නැත්නම් සල්ලි ගන්න යනවා.
ඔව් free එකවත් තියෙනවා පුතේ. දැන් AVG වගේ ඒවා free තියෙනවා. හරිද? හැබැයි free එකේ එච්චර successful නෑ. AVG free version එකක් තියෙනවා. AVG free is there. This is a free antivirus, right? But not for healing also they will not charge. There's a free version, and so you can go for alternatives to .NET website and find. So what are the other free antiviruses? AVG, and you can see AVG antivirus. Other than AVG, Avast is a free antivirus. We have free plus.
Excuse me, sir. I have that RS free antivirus.
Microsoft Defender is a free one, which is coming with Windows. Right, Microsoft Defender. You can scan your computer using Defender because it is inbuilt to your computer. If you are using Windows, Defender will be there. Windows එක free මේක එනවා. You can scan.
But Windows 7 and 8, I just say it is not there.
සර් ඩිපෙන්ඩ් එකෙන් ස්කෑන් කරන්න බෑ.
එන්නේ නැද්ද?
No, sir, we can scan.
We can scan. So I have experience. We can scan. I'm not sure. So what has happened? Maybe Windows 11. I don't know. For Windows 10, yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I went to open that. They are doing this app is turned off by group policy.
Maybe you are like you have turned off Defender using a group policy. There's a way to enable that. You have to go to the run and type gp-edit.msc and then you can edit that. And you can turn on. Maybe you can search Defender and turn on real-time protection. So there's a setting called turn on real-time protection in Defender. And
Is it antivirus software?
Which one?
So is it?
I didn't get you.
Is it, sir?
ESET, yes. ESET is antivirus software.
Excuse me, sir.
And Avira, Kaspersky, ESET Node 32 here, Clamwin, Komodo. So these are some other antivirus software that you can.
What is the best antivirus software,
No
sir?
such thing. So simply no such thing. So because some antivirus software capture some viruses and some will not capture some viruses. So you don't have something called best. But you have.
Sir?
Yes.
සර් තියෙන හොඳම ඇන්ටිවයිරස් එක මොකද්ද සර් සල්ලි දීලා ගන්න?
ඒක තමයි ඇහුවේ. ඒක තමයි අරත් ඇහුවේ. එහෙම එකක් නැහැ. එහෙම එකක් කියන්න බෑ පුතේ. මොකද some virus, some antivirus softwares are detecting every file as a virus.
සර් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් හොඳ එකක් කියනවද සර් සල්ලි දීලා ගන්න හැටි?
සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගන්න ඉතින් so Note 32 is something like you can check the antivirus ranking.
Kaspersky is breakthrough.
Right? So when you go to the antivirus ranking, here these are the updated safety ranking. Right?
සර් ඊසෙට්
Bitdefender, Norton, Total AV, PC Protect, Avira, so Bullguard. So these are actually, this is like safetydetective.com. So this is one thing that you can try.
ඔක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කීයක් කරනවද? 50000.
You have to check this, the pricing and all. You have to go their website and check that.
සර් අර සමහර සල්ලි ගල ගන්න මේ ලයිසන්ස් කී ගන්න ඒව මේ එක එක ක්‍රම වලින් ඇක්ටිවේට් කරන්න පුළුවන් සර්.
පුළුවන් ඒවා track කරලා activate කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක හරියට අපි
පුළුවන් නම් link එක යවනවද සර්? මගේ කරන්නේ නැහැ මේ වෙලාවේ සර් Google එකේ මට link එක දාන්න පුළුවන්ද සර් chat එකට?
which one you want, the site, the ranking one. Antivirus ranking website, you need that or okay, if you need that, here's the link. This is another site showing the rankings. You can just Google it. Google is the best friend, right? So it is better than me because Google know better than me and my wife. So that is the term. Google knows better than me, right? So you can always ask Google. So if something there, we can always ask Google and compare the results. That's the best thing. And go to the site and see. So there's nothing called best because some antiviruses are capturing all the viruses as viruses. Will it be good? You know, the files with virus kila kiyana samare. එහෙම ඒවා හරියන්නේත් නැහැ නේද? So it should be average. It should be somewhere in the middle. It should capture virus as a virus and non-virus as a non-virus. Okay. So with that, I'm going to stop for today. There's a small part. I will be discussing that thing next day. Then good night. See you all next week.
Okay, sir. Have a nice
Thank
day,
you
sir.
sir. Bye sir.
Welcome. Bye.